Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt's son Pax has been released from ICU following his e-bike crash. The 20-year-old will have a long road of recovery and suffered complex trauma, a source told People of his condition. Pax has been released from the ICU. He suffered complex trauma and now begins the long road of recovery and physical therapy. The insider added that Pax and Angelina, 49, are deeply grateful for the quick and life-saving action of first responders and the outstanding medical care he received. The Oscar winner remains by her son's side, as well as his other siblings, with the source noting they have been visiting and helping, and adding, they are all very close. As for Pax's estranged father Brad, a representative for the 60-year-old actor declined to comment when asked by DailyMail.com if he planned to visit his son in hospital. It comes following claims that the actress is reportedly seeking help for her troubled son. Angelina has been by Pax's side at the hospital since he crashed into a car during rush hour in the Los Feliz area of Los Angeles on Monday, July 29. He was not wearing a helmet at the time of the accident. A source told TMZ on Tuesday that witnesses who lived nearby initially believed Pax had died in the crash as they discovered him lying lifeless on the ground. It was not until paramedics arrived at the scene that Pax regained consciousness. Page 6 is reporting that this was not the first time the young man has been involved in incidents involving two- and four-wheeled vehicles. His friends are concerned about him, an insider told the outlet, alleging he's being reckless. They're worried. Has reached out to representatives for Angelina for comment. He has had a string of car crashes, the source asserted. It's not great. Pax is a troubled kid, and Angelina is doing her best to help him. The publication reported that LAPD sources said there was nothing new to add to the initial report of a traffic collision, when asked if charges might be pending. Responding police and paramedics opted to rush Pax to the hospital after he complained of head pain. Despite his injuries, TMZ's source claimed that Pax's bike did not show any obvious signs of damage. Pax, who like several of his other siblings is estranged from his famous father, had reportedly been driving down Los Feliz Boulevard around 5 p.m., which put him on the regularly crowded street during rush hour traffic. According to law enforcement sources, he had been coming up to an intersection when he crashed his bike into the back of the car, which had already stopped for the red light. The car's driver reportedly did their duty by getting out and checking on the injured Pax before police and paramedics arrived. Although it's not clear exactly where he collided with the car, witnesses at the scene said he complained of pain in his hip, and they said he appeared to have injured his head in the crash. In recent months, Pax has been spotted around Los Angeles riding on a Talaria Sting RMX-4 electric bike, which costs around $3,000, though it's not known if that was the same bike he crashed. He was most recently pictured on the dirt bike on July 11. Notably, he wasn't wearing a helmet when he was pictured riding the bike in public. California state laws require all bike and motorcycle riders under 18 to wear helmets, but it's unclear if the type of bike Pax was riding at the time would have required him to wear a helmet. The crash also reportedly took place on a street near Angelina's Los Angeles residence. Angelina rushed to the hospital to be by her son's beside following the crash. Pax, who was born in Vietnam, was adopted by Jolie at age 3, joining siblings Maddox, 22, and Zahara, 19. He is reportedly close to them as well as siblings Shiloh, 18, and twins Knox and Vivian, 16. Maddox and Zahara were adopted by Jolie's then-partner, Brad, in 2005 and he adopted Pax in 2008. All three of the older children have been estranged from Pitt following an incident on a private airplane in 2016, when the actor allegedly hit one of his children. No charges were filed after an investigation into the alleged incident. Jolie and Pitt are legally divorced but are still fighting over the sale of Miraval, the vineyard in France. On Thursday, the Eternal star accused Pitt of trying to have her sign a $8.5 million non-disclosure agreement related to her allegations of abuse, according to People. In the court paper, the Maleficent star asserted she was not acting with malice and the intent to hurt Pitt in response to any custody ruling, when she sold her share of Murrayville in 2021. Instead, she told the court in the filing, it was Pitt who refused to buy her interest unless he received his newly expanded NDA, enforceable by an $8.5 million holdback specifically designed to force her silence about his abuse and cover up.